This is the Untitled, Uncensored podcast.
I recreated exactly as we did it before.
Yes, we're going to recreate all of the shenanigans we just did that we weren't recording, exactly as we did before.
That's how heavily scripted this is. You know,
True
every
story.
bit.
Every second.
True story.
We'll be able to repeat every bit of what we just said.
So we were talking about the reflecting pool at the White House and how it... No, we weren't.
No.
And this is Untitled, Uncensored. I'm Curtis Wilde.
I'm Spaghetti Vetter.
Oh, that was good.
I liked the one before,
Yeah,
though.
I did too.
The one that,
Well, yeah, I
that
just
we
want to
blew.
throw you guys off by doing a different one.
We'll do the other one, though.
That's gonna. I got another one at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's a
All right.
good point. All right.
You promise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you're the one that we don't know. So who are you?
I'm Chrissy Wilde. Wildfire.
That she is. So we have had some technical difficulties running into this, but our technical difficulties, like we had before, all gone. Upgraded the equipment, did all that
Technical
stuff.
difficulties, like you forgot to hit record.
Yeah, you know, something like that.
Yeah, there was that. There was that
Again.
thing. Yeah, that's why we didn't have video in the first episode. No record was hit, and nobody else thought to hit record. I mean, everybody's got phones.
There was no video for the first episode. I didn't
True
know.
story.
Yeah.
I got a $600 haircut for that episode.
He did. Andy sent me a bill that I'm not going to pay.
So we just gotta recreate it for the 20th, right?
Yeah.
20th anniversary.
So we brought our scissors. And wait,
No.
I thought you meant the 20.
Go
No.
ahead. Do yours. Episode 18 is close enough. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, good point. No, this is episode 18.
That's what I said.
But then
Yeah,
he gets to
close
trim
enough to
your
20.
goatee and your beard.
Why would we? No,
Yeah.
no. I like it. I'm getting compliments on it. I'm going to leave it be.
Yeah, it's got
I
a
mean,
nice flow going.
you
with
need
the
a
hair
little.
and the
You still
goatee.
need a little trim.
You know who liked it very much? Sean Vincent's mom. She liked it more than she liked his hair.
She does.
Yeah, she loved it.
Like, is this a genuine story?
Yes.
Or just,
Genuine
like,
story.
Just talking
No,
shit?
legit. No, it
Yeah.
happened.
She loved
Like, you know, like my facial hair, your mother. Oh,
it. No,
No,
it's no
for real.
Andrew Dice Clay whatsoever. My hair's
She complimented him very nicely.
definitely more over than Sean Vincent's hair with Sean Vincent's mom had.
Yeah.
you could have
So,
ended
shout
that
out.
sentence 7 words earlier.
I probably could have, but I like to be wordy, especially when we got time to film.
My
Because
facial
we
hair is
weren't
more over
recording.
than Sean
We
Vincent.
weren't recording. I mean, there was a whole thing, and there was another red thing going on. And he is playing the part of Sean Vincent, and Chrissy is going to be Sean Vincent's
What
mom.
the hell?
And go.
No.
They never got the scripts. My bad. That's because Untitled,
Unscripted.
Uncensored. Yeah,
Yeah.
and unscripted.
Like I said, this is so heavily scripted. We missed one thing, and the whole thing's just shot to hell.
Falls apart.
Completely.
Falls completely
Yeah,
All
but I don't
gone.
think people realize that we have like every episode of this so heavily scripted,
Mhm.
but we usually blow it within like 2 words and then just got a free form from there.
You know what happens,
That's like
don't
every
you?
one of our wrestling matches.
He gives us the
Every
script.
single
We read the first couple lines of it, and we go, Cheffa,
Yeah, I'm not
Cheffa.
good at this shit.
Cheffa. Throw
Yeah.
the fucking
You know
the rest of it
reference?
out.
You know the Cheffa reference?
I do not.
You want to
Enlighten
let
me.
him know? You want to
So,
smart
Bruce-
this kid up.
Bruce Willis, when he was working with
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith for the first
Oh, a
time,
cop out.
yes, he gave him the script, and he's sitting there looking through it, and he goes, all right, Cheffa, Cheffa, Cheffa. I'll keep this part, Cheffa. And he's like, what are you doing? And he's like, we don't need this shit.
And he
Yeah.
was right. That movie was so good.
It was awesome. It was probably one of the worst movies that's ever been snubbed, to have been snubbed from the award ceremonies.
Yeah.
Dude, there's like 3 double negatives in there, and I still can't place where we landed on Cop Out.
It's great.
Okay.
It's almost as good as Copland. Except no Sly. We
Who
got
else was
Bruce
in that?
Willis
Ray
instead.
Liotta was in that one, I
We
believe.
got Bruce Willis instead. I'll take it. It's not nearly
Wait,
as good as
Bruce
Copland.
Willis as Ray
I mean,
Liotta.
it almost
I'd love to see
automatically
Bruce
gets a
Willis
buy
as
because of Bruce
Sylvester
Willis.
Stallone now. Like, oh wait, that might not work out too well.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Sylvester Stallone's what? He's like 93 years old or something
Mhm.
now, and he's still working.
Still
Have you seen
kicking.
Tulsa King?
One of the most heavily tanned men I've ever seen.
Man.
Have you seen Tulsa
I
King?
haven't watched it. No.
It's so good.
It is the work of his career, bro.
I've heard it's great.
It is the best
Yeah.
thing I have ever seen him do.
Wow.
It is so good.
Better than Rocky 4.
Better than. Okay.
Well, Yes.
There's
my
no easy
personal
way
favorite was Rocky
There's
3,
no shortcut home.
Clubber Lang. Want to be with a real man. You remember. It got to the heart, bro.
I'm
It
more
got
of an
to the
Ivan
heart.
Drago
When
guy.
Clubber Lang showed up, asked Adrian if she wanted to be with a real man. Oh, you knew it was on. You knew it was personal. It was going to go down. And then Ivan Drago killed Apollo Creed.
I maintain that Apollo wanted to die that way.
What do you think, Chrissy? You
I
think Apollo
mean-
wanted to die?
Maybe not at that very moment, but if he could pick a way to go, that's what
That
he
would have been
picked.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Well, I think we all want to go out on our shield to an extent. Like, you want to die in a pro wrestling ring. I want to die in a pro wrestling ring bloody.
Preferably during a match, so it can traumatize everybody
Speak for
involved.
yourself. What have we found?
He'll sneak in the middle of the night and fall
Sneaking
from the
in middle of
rafters.
the night. I'm not pulling a Mike Awesome, but memories, baby.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dude deserves so much better. It's unreal.
He did. He was so good.
God, he was fucking
I watched
good.
him and Masato Tanaka, and it didn't even start as a match. It started as Mike Awesome and Spike Dudley. And Spike Dudley got launched from the ring
Those matches
into
were so much
Masato
fun.
Tanaka's lap.
Yeah,
And then
sounds about right.
Masato Tanaka got pissed off, got up, got out of the front row, and it kicked off a ECW world title match that was probably one of their best.
I mean, dude, every match they had was amazing. It's so
Yeah,
hard to
but
pick a
Masato Tanaka
best,
was
yeah.
in jeans, and he came out of the front row. Like, and not only was it memorable in that way, but
Yeah.
it was one of their
I've-
best matches.
If I remember correctly, that's the one where he did the imploding tiger bomb off the top, which is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Including Tiger Bomb.
Like,
off
you
the
got a guy in a
top
double
and
underhook.
and
They're both
bring him
standing on the
straight
top
down.
rope, and he's jumping backwards and flipping him up into the power bomb and landed it perfectly.
I see. I've
It
seen
was
that a bunch of times.
fucking real.
That was the only time that the ECW had it.
That's the only time I remember seeing it in ECW. I'm sure it's been done 100 times since because everybody does fucking everything now. But
Yeah, and they don't give Masato Tanaka credit.
they
That
should-
guy doesn't get
He
enough
can
credit.
still go, man. I saw him in a match against Gary J. Like, I don't know, a couple years ago. Time makes no sense anymore, but
Yeah,
against Gary J. a couple years ago, those dudes fucking killed each other. It was awesome.
that's very cool.
Also, hi Gary,
Very
if you
cool.
happen to see this.
What
Hope you're
up?
doing good, buddy. Yeah,
But
it was
Masato
fucking
Tanaka and Mike Awesome just fucking threw down. They did the tables, they did the power bombs, they did all the suplexes and
Oh man,
chair shots, and it was just a great
the chair
match
shots
that
were
started
fucking
from
ridiculous.
the first row. Started because
Dude,
Spike
I
Dudley got
remember
launched
seeing
into
that.
his lap.
It's starting to come back to me because I
Yeah.
mean, dude, I've watched 100,000 other matches, but
that
I remember
match-
seeing him and he kind of half-ass catches Spike and just goes, "Hey, fuck you, kid, get out of here! All right, let's go."
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
and then I mean we were talking about Mike Awesome to kick this off.
Oh,
and
man.
Mike Awesome Taz to get the title back on to somebody that was in ECW when Taz signed with WWF.
What a crazy situation. See,
Wild.
and unless you were around back then, you're not going to understand how important that was. Like the fact that there was an ECW or a WCW wrestler losing an ECW title to a WWF wrestler in an ECW ring.
Yeah, and you said it exactly how it went down. Contracts were signed. Mike Awesome was with WCW.
Oh, there's all kinds of
Taz was
shenanigans
with
going on.
WWF, had just signed. Taz was the ECW champion. Mike Awesome was still in WCW and came up to ECW to win the title from Taz to have someone to transition the title to someone else. So it was some of the wildest stuff that, that has probably ever happened in pro wrestling. And it wasn't the top guys that you think of. It wasn't The Rock or Stone Cold, Taker, Hogan. But it was a major event in the overall life of professional wrestling.
Oh, for sure. And the thing is, like, ECW had kind of started going downhill at that point. I'm pretty sure some of those checks had started bouncing. Some of the guys were leaving. So it wasn't like peak era
Well, I mean, it was
ECW.
going downhill for them, but the matches weren't really separate.
Oh, dude. I mean,
They weren't calling it in.
No. God, no. I mean, Mike Awesome was tearing it up with whoever he was going on with at that particular point in time. Kid Cash was coming up, and he was fucking killing it.
Yeah, Kid Cash was
Tajiri,
killing
super crazy. I mean,
it.
dude, he had
RVD was still throwing
RVD
out
was still going.
major fucking memorable matches.
Yeah, Justin Credible stinking the joint out every night because he fucking sucks.
Yeah, we love you, Justin.
No, we don't.
Oh, we hate you, Justin.
Fuck that guy.
Wait, fuck that guy.
He's apparently a real piece of shit. So
Is he? I think we met him briefly. We met quite a few of the NWO guys, and he may have been there.
I don't
well, yeah, that
remember.
makes sense. He was kind of a
Well, no, so it wasn't the
Click
NWO, it was
adjacent.
Clicky. It
Yeah.
was a few of the NWO guys, but it was more.
well, I mean, which was the click.
There was also Aldo Montoya, which is him. Just incredible.
Old PJ Walker, but yeah, he was click adjacent, so that makes sense that he would be with that crew.
Hung out with those guys real well.
Yeah.
So he made up for who wasn't there? Was it Hall? I think
No,
maybe Hall
Scott was there. It
Okay.
was Scott,
Nor can he
Tupac,
fill his shoes.
X-Pac too. Tupac was there.
Tupac, Jesus.
I mean,
my brain
no,
is
It'd be
Party,
crazy, but
They're
sorry.
you never know, man. The
Yeah, you would never think that. I partied with Naughty by Nature in the Frank Sinatra suite at the Riviera Hotel.
You're just drawing names out of a hat there, weren't you?
No, that legit happened.
Yeah.
That is a shoot,
Alright.
my friend. That is a shoot. I partied with Naughty by Nature in the Riviera Hotel in the Frank Sinatra suite that was actually cameoed in Casino for the first 3 minutes. Or
Really?
during the first 3 minutes.
Oh,
The
shit.
suite that had the piano in it. If you go on my YouTube, me and Tretch from Naughty by Nature are doing a little freestyle song with that piano in the background.
Did you care to enlighten the rest of the class as to how the fuck this happened?
I was a DJ, wedding DJ. Still am, by the way. Check out wildnights.com, spelled like my name.
KNYGHTS.
I'm kicking it back
No.
off. COVID killed it. I was doing pretty well with it before COVID. COVID killed it, and it's starting to make a resurgence, so I'm getting back to it. Anyway, so back then, this is about 12, 14 years ago.
Excuse me?
No? How long?
18.
Wow.
1,214 years
Yeah.
ago.
So I'm being told 18 from the people in the truck.
So 2008.
Ish.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So I start talking to the owner of Mobile Beat magazine, who was a cigarette smoker. I was a cigarette smoker. We would go out and smoke together. And I didn't know that he was the owner of Mobile Beat magazine. It was the Mobile Beat convention. So he was like the top guy in the
Oh,
entire
no shit.
thing. Yeah, and I didn't know. I had no idea. He was just a cool guy that I was going out to smoke cigarettes with. And then Naughty by Nature was one of the groups performing for the DJs at this convention. And he's walking around with after party tickets. And he happened to like me, happened to know me. He gave me one. I was like, I'm here with my business partner. Can I get another one? So he gave me another one for my business partner. Before you know it, we were partying in the Frank Sinatra suite of the Riviera Hotel with Naughty by Nature.
Those guys pretty chill. Just
Those
kind of.
guys were pretty chill. Actually, most of the video I got was Vin Rock sitting down and talking to us for probably 2 hours, but I broke it into pieces. So I don't think that I got all of it up there. But we were hanging out with those guys till like 6 a.m. And I was the last person out of the room, and nobody actually stayed in that room. It was just meant to do this party, this after
Sure,
party.
yeah.
So I could have just stopped and closed the door and went to sleep. And I didn't. And I kind of regret that I didn't.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I bet it had very comfy accommodations.
Oh, I bet. And it was like this little bedroom that you had to walk up like 3 or 4 stairs to get to the bedroom.
Nice.
And it was just behind the kitchen. There was a little kitchen, then a big ass living room. In between the living room and the kitchen was the piano.
Wow.
It was cool. They had a big ass bucket with alcohol in it, like a horse trough with alcohol.
See,
Filled
I
with
know,
milk.
I know what you mean when you say that, but I am also picturing just a trough just filled with all kinds of random alcohols, and they dumped it in there, and there's like
Yeah.
this fucking, you know,
And if you can't
Bobbing
picture
for
a horse
apples,
trough,
a big vat
it's
of
like
alcohol.
those big
sidle it up
urinals,
to
you
the
know, the
trough
big
and drink up.
Yep.
the big oval urinals, you know, like in
So they're pissing in the alcohol. What the fuck kind of
if
party
there's
was
Stan
this? dude?
Hansen, but I was gonna say like the Hulk Hogan movie, No Holds Barred.
No holds barred, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Got teeny wangers. Fucking Stan
Now
Hansen.
you got to do the whole scene.
I
Now you got to play it
I
out.
don't remember the rest
verbatim.
of it. I just remember that.
Looky what we have here. Couple of teeny wangers. No, he said a teeny wanger. Oh, and here's another. And then he walked away laughing at Stan Hansen Wood.
How much fucking blow do you think McMahon was on when he wrote that?
Did McMahon write?
The rumor is, and who the fuck knows if it's true or not, that him and Hulk got just fucking shut themselves in a hotel room for the weekend with a fucking Scarface mountain of fucking blow and just wrote the whole thing.
Why wouldn't they have called Rip Hulk Hogan? Why wouldn't they just go with the name?
It was an interesting choice. I will give them that.
Yeah, because
maybe they thought they could sell more merchandise off the back of that.
Instead of selling Hulk Hogan
they're
action figures, selling Rip action figures.
They're selling as much Hulk merch as they can already. What more do they stand to gain from that?
Bro, he even came with his own hand signal. Ripple. Terrified. That's what Terrified looks like. If you guys could pause. See, what's great is that the only time we can normally capture that is in the locker room when we're ripping like this, and they say things like, you guys should do a podcast and think it's a good idea.
Who said that?
That was you.
What?
It was 100,000% you.
Oh, fuck. What was I thinking? I had a lot of caffeine that day, didn't I?
Alcohol the night before.
Yeah.
It was a
thinking
TV
this was a
taping.
Sunday day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sounds likely. That was
so we're all
TV
slap
Sitting around
happy
for
and
like
fucking want to go home.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
talking about things.
And that was not a 11 a.m. idea. That was probably a
No,
1
that was
p.m.
like 2:30
2:30 in the afternoon idea. I'm slap happy. I want to go
this
home.
is almost over. And we've already done at least 3 segments. So.
Fuck.
Walking around like a reporter and her deadlines do. True story. Lois Lane over there.
It also depends on if I have to do multiple,
Things.
things throughout the day.
If your presence is necessitated for multiple occasions.
Necessitated?
Yeah. No, I don't know. You use it right.
Necessary?
Sure. No.
I mean, it kind of meant the same thing.
Because if I said it with if your presence is necessary for multiple things, like is necessitated by multiple things. Like I said it the way I wanted to say it. Why is she word policing me over here?
I think it was just vocabulary with too fancy of a hat on.
It could be like vocabulary.
Well, it
I
just
don't know
did,
what the fuck that
I think it
meant,
just
by the
didn't fit with the rest of the sentence. It was just like, here comes a big word.
There wasn't though. There was like 5 big
way.
words.
Preface them from now on by doing that,
Sure,
please.
I am. Here comes a big word. Nah. Couldn't think of a big word at the moment.
I mean, big words are fine and all. I'm just not used to them coming from him.
She's lucky if I pull my knuckles off the ground.
You said knuckles, right?
Yeah.
What did you think I
Definitely.
said?
I thought you said
Oh, the whole
nipples.
class. Oh, all right.
Well,
Well, guess it all depends on
Pull
the
my
day.
nipples off the ground.
How much caffeine have we had? Is this a 1 o'clock idea or a 3 o'clock idea?
This is a 5:30 idea.
Okay. 5:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
now you're insinuating that he does push-ups.
I don't know. Maybe.
I
Oh,
don't
Billy.
appreciate the
I'm not familiar with
insult.
your workout regimen.
Billy,
Yeah.
you haven't shown our audience the lovely.
I wasn't sure if you guys were going
visitor
to team
that
me
we
up
have.
or not.
Yeah.
She's teeing you up. I
For,
think.
for those of you who may know, I have a giant wall full of masks in my house because fucking of course I do.
We call it his wall fetish. Mask fetish.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But my 2 co-hosts here were nice enough to grace me with another one for the collection. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see it because it's directly in front of the camera now.
I hope that that's a nice centerpiece for that wall.
Oh, dude, this is getting a prominent spot for sure. Thank you
Prominent.
guys so much.
Of course.
Mask is fucking awesome.
We loved it. We thought you would love it.
Oh, I
And he's already worn it.
1,000% do.
He's already worn it. He's already put his glasses on.
Yeah.
Look,
Figure out
they have a spot.
I'm gonna stab myself in the eyes.
Both
Yeah, I don't
eyes.
think that's gonna work.
Both eyes. Because he's not going to short sell our
There
Untitled
you go.
Uncensored viewers.
This doesn't line up exactly correct, but I think you get the
Pretty
idea.
close.
It works.
I'm not worried it's gonna work tomorrow.
We should wear it the rest of the podcast.
That's
Yeah.
super comfortable.
I
Let me
should have
tell
put
you.
a string on it. He should have put a string on it. It would have been fine. Just one string, hang the big wooden heavy ass mask.
What the fuck do I look like?
Bro.
James Harris?
Well, you could try.
Is this a thing? James Harris?
It's Kamala's real name.
Oh, I was thinking of James Harris. St.
No,
Louis.
not the St. Louis.
Jimmy
version.
Harris.
Not Jimmy James Harris.
Hilarious.
Jimmy James Jam Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, oh fuck, I can't believe I remember this, but I was doing my annual rewatch of News Radio, which, by the way, go watch that show, you guys. It's all on YouTube. Every single fucking episode.
You do that every year?
Yeah, just about.
You know what's interesting is that my uncle filmed that or recorded that on VHS. Like
I've got a bunch
episode.
of random episodes on VHS too.
Every episode. He had his VCR set. Go ahead.
Well, it is the greatest fucking show of all time.
News Radio. Ann Rogan was like, you know,
He
with
was
his
actually good on
receding
that show.
Yeah, Andy was
He had
with
Jeremy Piven hair in that show.
rocking that receding hairline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he definitely got
That's why he's bald.
He got the Turkish hairdo before that.
True story. But he was one of the highlights to that show.
He was great. Everybody in that show is fucking great.
Yeah. That's true.
There's nobody I would cast in any different way or would have played in any different
And
way.
everybody in that show was pretty genius in their own right.
Wow, dude, 100%. I mean, look at how successful they've all gone on to be.
Yeah. And
Except for
we're
Andy Dick,
successful-
because that dude's a fucking maniac, apparently.
Andy's fucking Andy Dick. He's
Very
gonna-
appropriate name.
Always be
Heard
Andy
he was
Dick.
kind of a dick.
Yo, big time.
Is that what you heard?
It's legend tells it that if you've been in Los Angeles for more than about a week, you have an Andy Dick story of some sort.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's
Here's a full disclosure situation. A lot of times I just send her pictures of Andy Dick.
That's not true, fortunately.
I do.
dick pics.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I send her pictures of Andy Dick and roosters, Trump. She knows what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. But what the fuck?
Those are classified as extremely unsolicited.
How do you go above unsolicited? Because I feel like unsolicited is like the line, but the fact that you went beyond that really
It's because of what
really
I said.
paints a picture of how much you didn't want to see that.
Yeah. I mean, I really think I'd almost rather get a picture of a random penis than a random picture of Trump.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I mean, they kind of look the
You're
same.
right, you're right.
Sometimes it's hard to
change
tell
it
the
up, though. I
difference.
don't
But
lock into just Andy Dick. Sometimes it's Dick Tracy. Sometimes it's Dick Ward,
Dick Sargent,
Dick Sargent.
Dick York.
Both of the dicks from the Bewitched. she gets both dicks. She gets both dicks.
Just the way that was worded, especially taking it out of context, as I love to do in my own brain.
Both dicks that were with
Both those
Samantha.
dicks from fucking Bewitched or whatever the fuck that show was. Walking here.
Fuck, he does me better than me.
except he just did you with a Chicago accent. That was great.
Sometimes I do me with a Chicago accent.
I don't know where that came from. Sorry. The fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, News Radio. Go watch that show. See if you recognize any of the names on it. But anyway, I didn't even realize this, and this wasn't intentional. The American Yum Yum part of American Yum Yum Clown Machine came from News Radio.
What?
Really?
Okay, so the owner of the news radio station, Jimmy James, he wrote a book that was translated into Japanese and then translated back into English, and then he was doing a reading of it, and it's just all fucking gibberish. But
Sounds about right.
yeah,
Probably your favorite book.
it was many days no business comes to my hut, but Jimmy has fear 1,000 times no. Monkey, monkey, terrible clown, donkey. Just shit like that. That's all of it.
That's
But
amazing.
at one point he said, American Yum Yum, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, how did I have it so prominent in my subconscious that I borrowed it from that and didn't even fucking realize I did it? I stole a bunch of shit from that show. You won't even realize.
I probably will if I rewatch the show. I'll be
Yeah.
like, that's Billy.
Hey, do we have
Well,
a
I
new
got that
sponsor
thing.
this week?
We don't have a new sponsor, but I am going to. You got one?
I thought of one.
You get another one.
Yeah, okay. You know how we got a guy on the roster, his name's Richard Shaw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You familiar with the form of transportation?
The rickshaw.
Richard Shaw Rickshaw.
Yes.
Yes. I think that he is going to be a sponsor next week.
I'm
He
saying.
doesn't even know it yet, but I think that him being a sponsor next week is definitely on the agenda. I think this week, actually, I'm going to run a Wild Vision sponsor for my company. That you guys can
Oh,
check
a real
out.
one.
Yeah, an
Cool,
actual.
okay.
Oh, we got real commercials.
And the reason being is because I just rolled out this advertisement as my first actual advertisement that I'm putting a little money behind. And
All right.
I'm trying to
So
get
you
the
trying
word
to
out
use us
there.
for free advertisement?
Well, yeah, I mean, I do a lot of work for
Okay.
free for it, so why not? And
That's
I'm
a fair
giving other
point.
people free advertisement.
I mean, I did that for
very
my
fake
book.
businesses for a very real podcast.
That's true.
So I'll do a real business, and hopefully people won't think it's fake.
Wait, you're not turning this into a fake podcast now, are you?
Only if it's a real business. Wait,
He had to
No.
flip the script.
okay.
Wait,
so
there is no script.
I'm not going to let the crowd get confused. There is going to be an actual advertisement in this episode. I'm going to plug it in there. You know why? Because I do the editing. There it is.
There it is.
That's
Hear
true.
that.
I just sit here and make shitty jokes and say fuck a lot.
And
He does like that, nuts and bolts of all
And
this.
we're all like executive producers or whatnot.
Shit, we kind of are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, we're EVPs. We're
We do an
We
executive
gave
of anything.
We gave ourselves
Oh,
EVP
fucking
status,
moron.
like
So probably me.
those brothers that started AEW. They gave
The
themselves
Wright brothers,
EVP status.
they flew the plane
Yeah,
at Kitty
the
Hawk
ones
or
that
whatever, and
Cody
then
Rhodes was
Hangman
pissed
Page
off
fought
at,
Jericho.
and, almost got into a fight with CM Punk, so like
Yes.
me and them have a lot in common. Oh, the Young Bucks, that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's right.
I actually got blocked for talking about that shit from Chris Guy, who is better known as Ace Steel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who he blocked somebody for what now?
He blocked me.
For what?
Talking shit about
Talking
CM
shit
Punk.
about Punk.
When?
About a year ago.
around the
2 years ago, something like that.
Around the time that Punk was doing his comeback, and I took
Is AEW comeback or is WWE
his
comeback?
WWE comeback.
Okay, so that's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I just kind of, my general thought as he went into UFC and proved that he's definitely not a tough guy, and now he's in WWE and he's taking away guys' credibility that actually built it up and then didn't destroy it by going over on them and beating them in matches that he wouldn't actually win in a real fight. So it was
Fair enough.
problematic for me, and his best friend Drew problem with it. So whatever.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
still love you. I like you when I do you.
Yeah, he was cool a couple of times I've been around him.
Guy. And Chrissy and Lucy got along.
Yeah.
His wife. So
Yeah.
you can unblock me if you want. Feel free. Whatever. Or fuck CM Punk. I'm still there. I mean,
Where you at on Colt Cabana?
I liked him. I mean, I grabbed his nipples.
What?
Yeah.
How many times are we talking about nipples on this show today?
Well,
That's
you
3
brought
times.
it up. You started it.
Welcome to the nipple episode,
Yeah,
guys.
Colt, I've met Colt a few times, and we have fun-loving personalities. We kind of match in that respect. So
For true.
we never didn't get along. So that
Yeah.
worked out. And the first time that I actually met him in person was during a WWE tryout. And I walked up to him in the back, and his nipples were hard, and I tweaked both of his nipples. I was like, "Are these for me?" That was our first meeting. What's up,
Sounds
Colt?
about right.
Colt Cabana, how are you? Or Goldenstein, what was his name?
Scotty Goldman.
Scotty Goldman. Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget seeing him pop up because I followed indies and shit, like knew who he was for years, and then he pops up on WWE with no fanfare whatsoever as Scotty Goldman.
Yeah.
It's just, what the fuck is this shit?
Do you think that he would have done all right if he popped up first as Colt Cabana?
Yeah.
If they'd have done anything different,
Because he would have been recognized.
he was a fucking jobber from the jump. They put nothing
Where was
behind
that?
him. They just threw him out there to get slaughtered.
But it was after the CM Punk introduction, so they were already through their all right, we'll hire some indie guys from time to time.
Yeah,
Walt,
I mean,
you
Punk
know?
was very early on in that. Punk and fucking Seidel, too, was
Yeah.
right at the cusp of all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Seidel and Cabana were in OVW together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before that, it was no indie guys.
No, they hated indie guys.
They
There was
hated
a
it.
black mark against you. It's like telling somebody in 2002 that you were a backyarder,
Right.
which was the worst possible thing you could say.
I mean, that's still true. It's still the
Yeah.
worst possible thing you could say in a professional wrestling
I've
locker room.
heard
but-
worse. Like, for instance, of course I could work. I was trained by Bastion Booger. That's a terrible thing to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
never
you
get
never
booked.
want to say
Ugh.
that.
But backyard doesn't have the stigma it did back then, because backyard back then meant I'm hitting people with light bulbs and doing really fucking stupid, dangerous shit.
Well, not for me, because my first step in the
I
backyard.
thought that was more like
yeah.
hardcore backyard.
So I did do.
But that's what everybody knew as backyard. Like if you said
Mm.
you did backyard wrestling, people just
That's what
assume you
people-
did shit like
Yeah,
that.
gotcha.
We did milder stuff. So like we would hit each other with trash cans, trash can lids, barbed wire baseball bats, baseball
Vehicles.
bats wrapped in barbed wire, no nipples. I did get a barbed wire bat stuck in my nipple. I think I still have that shirt.
Fuck.
But I don't know that I have a scar. Yeah, my nipples healed well.
Hit
just
somebody
faster.
with your car.
I hit somebody with my car. So we were doing really mild things.
So did Eddie
We
Gilbert.
were using.
That's why you did it.
I know it's why I did that.
Yeah.
No question in my mind.
Yeah, it was an homage to Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
And then when his friend broke his windshield, he told his parents that he hit a dog.
Listen, let's not get
Why-
off.
Why a dog?
No, it was actually a deer. We told them that I might have hit a dog. And the story was that the dog came off of like an elevated area next to the car, hit the car,
Yep.
and then took off.
It was doing a fucking kickflip, and I
It was doing
accidentally.
off of my windshield.
Did a gainer off the windshield.
Because I decided to
Fucked
hit
off.
my buddy Mongo,
Sort of yelled
450 pounds, 6 foot
Yeah.
5.
There.
I
Yep.
called him the man wall well before I called Kowalski my man wall. My first man wall was 6'5", 450 pounds, and he went by Sam Hain in those days, and I put Sam Hain
Alright.
through my windshield. Well, he didn't take it right. He put his hands up.
Oh
on
yeah,
the,
of course.
He put his hands up on the
Time-honored
hood,
tradition.
and instead of turning and rolling off of it, he just took his elbow and went straight through the windshield.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how that worked out. We would set drywall sheets on fire, and one of the most fun bumps was climbing up this truck, and this truck happened to be next to a garage, so we'd climb up onto the garage, and then we'd have somebody set the drywall on fire in the bed of the truck,
Ah, nice.
and we would throw each other off into the...
Like Joey Janela and
Drywall.
Zandig.
Did they?
I'm sure you've probably seen the spot.
bet
But it's one of the
Zandig
dumbest
has.
things I've ever seen in my life. That's
Joey,
what- that's what
was
put
Joey
Joey
And that
Janela
actually sounded like
even-
fun to you?
Was
No.
like, yeah. Well, you can speak for yourself. I
No,
thought it
glass
was
scares the
glass.
shit out of me.
No, I never fucked with glass.
Fuck that. No.
That was the shit that I never messed with.
I mean, like, setting the drywall on fire and, like,
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
dude.
and the
Fire
weird
is
bitch
okay.
about it was they had to use a lot of lighter fluid because drywall soaks that shit in.
Yeah,
Well,
very
yeah.
porous.
Yeah.
Should
So
have
you had to use a lot. It had to be a
primed it
really
first.
big fire when you actually went.
oh,
should have
jeez.
soaked them in gasoline and then.
That, we would have skipped a lot. Parental discretion advised. We would have skipped a lot of things.
Yeah, you could have skipped the hospital and gone right to the morgue.
Right to the morgue.
Yeah.
I mean, just skipped it all. But like, now we're the Undertaker.
But
You know?
but yeah, like I was just saying to her a minute ago, like people when they heard backyard wrestling back then, that's what they thought of because like the fucking best of backyard volume, whatever the fuck commercials that played all the time.
See, I
Yeah.
didn't even have that.
It was all kids doing well, it was M-Dog 20 doing fucking balcony dives and crazy shit like that, and then dudes getting put through tables, getting hit with fucking light tubes, getting set on fire, shit like
that
that.
was more like hardcore deathmatch stuff. I remember trading tapes of that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, there was
Or-
tons
or-
of it out there.
Maybe accidentally getting tapes when I would send them like mid south.
Yeah, so much of our generation started out doing shit like that. I did. I
But
mean,
you know what? My first foray, is that how you say it?
yeah.
Into backyard wrestling was the Mick Foley stories.
Oh, yeah,
him coming up at his
definitely.
house, and then seeing a little bit of the Hardy Boys doing that shit. Finding out about Omega.
Omega,
early.
hell yeah.
Omega was the Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling Arts, and that was an organization that was the Hardy Boys. And do you remember Champagne?
Champagne.
Champagne was one of the
Took the
early
best
guys.
pedigree of all time.
Took the best pedigree.
Yeah.
And had Hurricane was there, Shannon Moore was there. That's where a lot of those guys came up, and that started as a backyard thing, and then they got a ring, and then turned it into
Yeah,
an
it went
actual
legit.
thing. Yeah,
Those tapes were fucking making the rounds too back then, man.
they were. That's how I saw all those guys. One of the worst things I ever saw was in one of those tapes. Jeff Hardy hit a moonsault, an Asai moonsault, springboard to the outside.
Yep.
and caught his shins on the railing.
Oh,
Instead of breaking his shins, bent the railing like really badly.
God,
Wow.
that fucking
Really?
hurt.
And that was on an Omega show. Again, Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling Arts. Check that shit
That's
out
a
if you
sweet
haven't.
fucking anagram.
It is a sweet anagram. It is. And I don't know how my brain works that way because I don't remember what I ate for dinner. Like, okay, Subway. I got
Because
it.
the important stuff gets burned in there.
Yeah, but I remember shit like that. And Power Trip, I used to manage a metal band at Power Trip.
Yeah.
People opening the world's eyes to reality through rage, interaction, and perseverance. I don't know how I remember that.
Dude, I still remember my fucking
How the
childhood
fuck do I
phone number.
remember that?
so do I.
I remember.
Why do you remember my childhood phone number?
Yeah, good question.
Funny.
What's going on here? I remember my grandfather's address in Overland or Charlotte, maybe.
It was Overland.
I remember one of the first phone numbers from him because I had to call it to get out of jail a couple times. And just, that was the number that I remembered in a crunch.
I mean, the get out of jail numbers are good. That's why I remember my parents' phone numbers now, because eventually they're going to have to get me out of jail. So
it's not his number anymore. He has since passed away, but it was 314-428-8271.
Now the person out there who has that phone number is going to be like,
Call
"You
And
motherfucker!"
call them.
yeah,
Call
if you're
them.
in jail, call that number.
Call them and ask for Papa.
They'll come and get you.
Yeah, right.
Call them and ask for Papa.
Yeah.
And if they act confused, they're asking for Pablo Salvador Ortiz. That's my grandfather.
Yeah, and then they'll come and get you out of jail.
That's why I tan
guaranteed.
like this. That's why I tan like that. People don't even know I'm Irish under.
That's
What?
true.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you're half Irish and half Mexican. A little
Or
bit of
French.
French Cajun.
Yeah, Cajun. So legit, like the skin under. Look at that. I don't know
Yeah,
if
he's
you can
almost
It's
see
a
as
that.
little on the
white.
pale side. Yeah.
He's almost as white as me, where he's not tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Look at
God,
that.
man.
Ah, look at that. Look at that. Now look at that. Whole different person.
Pull the shorts down a little bit, man. We're on YouTube, not fucking.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
that's-
strikes.
that's
We're gonna get
enough.
strikes. I'll settle down. While I'm drinking, you guys got to anchor this thing.
All right, so
Well,
fuck. Hello, welcome to podcast. I'm
Chrissy's hair looks phenomenal.
fucked.
thank you.
I think.
You know what I was thinking about?
What were you thinking?
How
about?
cool it would be to get a coffee sponsorship.
Extra AF.
See this? Everyone who knows me knows that I love my coffee. So, anyone out there works for a coffee company and wants to send us some free samples, I am more than happy
Holla at
to
your girl.
try it and review it.
Send free stuff.
I love it. Free stuff. No Starbucks though. We're not doing chains. We're
Right.
not playing that game.
Right.
No, Starbucks, we're not down with that. You can go fuck yourselves
All yourselves.
with your broke ass.
Word.
I would love some
Kona.
chicory coffee.
Oh.
Kona coffee would be great
Kona
too,
coffee,
obviously. I love Kona coffee, but some chicory coffee would be good. Anything. There really isn't much besides decaf that I don't like.
So if you could get a sponsor, just a random sponsor, somebody that might send you free shit, what would you want?
Dog food. I'm just kidding.
Wait, do I get to eat it or do I have to give it away?
I didn't ask that question.
Science Diet. Can I get a Science Diet sponsorship? Because my cat's fucking prescription food's way too goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
Science Diet's still a thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like every veterinarian's like. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure it's Science Diet, but whatever the modern equivalent of that is.
We got to buy special shit for our
Yeah.
Bengal cat.
Don't they just eat sides of raw beef or some shit?
Well, they are carnivores.
All
Yeah.
cats are carnivores, but Bengals specifically require a higher protein
High
diet than
protein.
other cats.
Yeah.
They require blood.
Yeah. Blood. They do. They're fucking bred with an Asian leopard cat.
Yeah.
So they want that meat. They don't mind if it's fairly raw.
Yep. And she's a nibbler too, man. She was nibbling on my finger this morning, trying to get my attention, trying to get me to pet her.
Nibbling on my toes last night.
Yep.
That was me.
Good
Oh, that's
point.
I love that bit. He thinks it's a cat. It's actually me biting his toes. Ah!
That reminds me of sneaking into my friend Tristan Hayes' house and him thinking that my beard meant his mom.
Fucking what?
Yeah, so the guy that introduced Chrissy and I, his name's Tristan Hayes. Tristan P.S. Hayes from Chicago.
Of course.
Actually teamed with, who was it? Miranda Gordy for a period of time, and Buddy.
Did you say Christian Hayes?
No, that's
Tristan.
the St. Louis equivalent, but Tristan
Okay.
Hayes. Tristan P.S. Hayes.
Gotcha.
Who was the third man in the Freebirds? Buddy.
Scott Hall.
No, not him.
Kevin Nash.
Not Buddy Landau. Buddy Roberts.
Buddy Roberts.
Yeah, so Buddy Roberts' son actually teamed with Tristan for a period of time. They called themselves the New Freebirds or something to that effect. So,
Sure.
yeah. Shout out for introducing us, Tristan. But anyway, here's the story. So he lived about 30 minutes away from me and called me up. And he's like, hey, we're going to party, man. So you should come on out. I was like, well, I got a couple other things I got to do. I'll get a hold of you afterwards and maybe come out. He's like, just do whatever you got to do and then come out. We'll be partying all night.
Yeah,
All
they're
right.
fucking Freebirds, man.
All right. So, well, this was before the New Freebird.
He was always a Freebird.
Oh, yeah.
I always believed in you.
He did. He's always believed in you.
It's true.
First
I've
thing he
never
ever told me. First thing he ever told me. I believe in Tristan Hayes. Well, anyway, so I finally show up to his place, 4 o'clock in the morning. All the lights are out. Party's done. I knock on the front door. I just drove there a half hour. You know, so I was a little diligent.
Sure.
Knock on the front door, no answer. Shit. Go to the back door, knock, no answer. Oh, damn. I knew his bedroom was just inside his back door right there.
Okay.
I tried the door handle. It opened. So I snuck in, slid into his bed with him. He reached over and grabbed my beard. I had a full Amish beard going on. He goes, you better be my mom. Shout out, bro.
That old bit where your mom puts a fake beard on and slides into bed and scares the shit
I
out of
knew
you.
his mom.
Yeah,
It wasn't
basically.
fake. No kidding. I liked his mom more than him.
Again, I can't tell if you're cracking a joke or
No, man, Kathy was a hoot.
Chrissy knew it. Chrissy knew it. Obviously knew Tristan too.
So at the time that Curtis and I met, Tristan's mom had an apartment that was right next door to my best friend's apartment.
Mhm.
Across the
So
hallway.
yeah, it was like kind of a small world. So like everybody knew everybody kind of deal. Yeah.
That happened. You better be my mom. So that reminded me of that.
you know, I'm gonna like quote that to you at some pivotal point in the ring and try and get a crack, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Definitely.
And you know I can't crack.
My favorite
I'm
thing to do in the
uncrackable.
world is try and get people to break.
Me too.
I've got a really good one saved up, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. But
I can't wait.
it won't be at either of your expenses, I promise you. But like, I thought of this, I'm like, if I saw somebody do this, I would laugh my ass off. So I'm going to do it and probably get fired. But it's going to be so worth it.
Well, like every match, you think to yourself, I'm going to do this and probably get fired.
Yeah, and then I forget to do it because I can't remember shit anymore.
And even when you do it, you're like, what was that thing again?
See, but then there's been other things that we thought that you were gonna like get in trouble for, and it never happened.
That's the weirdest thing. Like, stuff I didn't think would get me in trouble has gotten me in infinite fucking trouble. And then other stuff that I'm like, this will be it's definitely, like, I don't care. Fire me.
I didn't realize how
Not a
over the spitting Copenhagen at people would be.
Ew,
Wow.
Kids
that
love
was
it.
terrible.
The kids love it. They
It's
just-
most of their first exposure to that. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, I'm a trailblazer for them.
and the chewing tobacco just flew off of the merch table.
Yeah, it's easier to do when you're spitting it at people.
That's true.
What was that? The last show in Arkansas?
Should have been.
E fucking ha.
Should have been. Before you know it, out of nowhere, Bill Dundee comes. Superstar Bill Dundee.
What's that dude doing now? Is he still with us?
He's like 90. But yeah,
So
I'm
still
pretty sure
working,
he's still
obviously?
with us. Yes. He's obviously still working.
And he's driving around in the Bill Dundee van with the fucking mural of him painted on the side still.
I don't know if he still has that or if that's at a pawn shop. I mean, we all fall on hard times, bro. We all fall on hard times. I'm saying. And you should check out the GoFundMe at. Actually, I'm just kidding. We did throw up a GoFundMe for someone in the last episode.
David Vega, yeah.
Is that still going?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
Check it
How's
out.
he doing? You know.
I'll pop another little thing up here.
Recovering. I mean, if you saw the images of the vehicle post crash, it was pretty fucking destroyed. And apparently, his son was in there and got trapped during the whole thing, and his son's a young lad.
Mm.
So yeah, that sounds fucking awful.
All right,
Terrible.
there is going to be a QR code like right in here to donate to Davey Vega. And
Just go in, sign your 401ks over, whatever the fuck,
Yeah, a little bit of your Social Security
and then send me your social security number.
and your firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First,
So,
second, I'm really not that picky.
he's not.
First and second's fine.
Yeah.
Don't give me one of those fucking third born though. I can tell you what.
Yeah.
I ain't
We're not
fucking,
doing that shit.
What do you think this is? Fucking
Why else do you
Amateur
think I
hour?
stopped at 2?
exactly. Cheers.
Word. He says as he has like 8. Only 2 he talks about. His wife doesn't like the other one.
Fucking pullout game's crazy. What am I talking about?
You should have talked to Jason about that years ago. Then
Yeah, he's got like 10.
Dude's
You get to 12. We're talking about Jason Breed.
he's got both sides of a fucking football team at this point.
Yeah, you get to 12. I don't think you have to pay taxes anymore. I think you start getting taxed.
Is that the
40.
bonus?
I think.
I think that's at 10, and that's if they live with you.
Holy shit.
Makes sense.
Dude, I can barely handle 2. 10.
Well,
Right?
that's because you don't get the strong leashes. You
And
gotta
how
get-
old are yours, Billy?
You gotta get the
Mine
strong
are
leashes.
18 and 21. Well, 22 in like 3 days, but
Yeah. So
yeah,
now you
18
gotta
and
get the
See?
collars with the
Early
GPS.
And ours are 14 and 4.5.
that's because I'm 64 years old.
Right. Yeah, I
Oh.
forgot about that.
You know what? We could have his watch ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Keep it in the family.
Who am I kidding? Those lazy pieces of shit aren't watching anybody.
Oh, including this podcast. Shout out to Billy's kids.
Yeah, if you hear me say really mean stuff about somebody, it's because I know they're not watching this.
True.
Hey, Dad. How you doing, buddy?
And that'll be the first time that they watch it.
Yeah.
Go. I was going to say the first episode of every show that people are going to watch is the one where I say some awful, off-the-wall shit just because I think it's funny at that moment.
Some horrible things directly about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean a Jeep Pie is going to tune into last week's episode where I called him a cunt like 7 times?
I hope so.
Might.
I hope so. The CEO of Google.
Huh?
Isn't he? The CEO of Google.
No, I think that's Tim Cook.
Oh.
The Jeep Pie was the
Oh, the
head of
new.
the FCC.
Okay.
He's not anymore, but he was.
Got it.
And he's a big fan of net neutrality and all that bullshit. So,
Tim Cook. No, Tim Cook's Apple.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was Tim Apple.
No, that's what Trump says. But he's wrong.
Oh yeah, it's because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Have another cup of
that one.
coffee.
He's definitely a fucking idiot. Have
Wait.
another cup of cookie.
Tim Cook.
Coffee.
Tim Cook fucking.
Kofifi.
He founded Yahoo, didn't he? Or Google? Come on.
I think he was the dude that stepped in when Amazon died.
You're thinking of
Those.
No, the other one, the one that got cancer.
Chris
Apple.
Pratt.
Yeah, Apple.
yeah, Tim Cook's the
Cook's
CEO
Apple.
of Apple.
Yep.
Yeah, you're,
Google. CEO of Google.
who is Mr. Google?
If it's close to Hajit Pai, I'm going to be like, hey, I was close. It's probably not. We're getting closer to the search thing, folks. While you're at it, like, subscribe, do all those things. Check us out on wherever you get your podcast, podcast.com, iTunes. Yeah.
Sundar Pichai?
Ah,
Try it again.
Sundar Pichai. I don't know. I've never seen or heard this
Sundar
name.
Pichai.
Yeah, I've never seen or heard of this name in my life. So. But he's apparently the CEO of Google.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next point. Did you hear they're remaking Escape from New York?
What?
no.
Yeah.
Why?
Zack Snyder's fucking directing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So at first I was like, and then Zack Snyder, I'm like,
Dude, the
I'll
fucking-
watch it.
The Dawn of the Dead remake he did was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Written by James Gunn, by the way. Not a lot of people recognize
That
Huh.
was a James Gunn. Who was the other one we were just talking about?
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah, it was those two working together. Came up
Really?
with the 2004 Dawn of the Dead.
Wow, no
Wow.
wonder it's so
fucking
good.
rules.
Yeah.
And that one needs a sequel. That universe needs a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, they did kind of kill everybody off, though.
Not everybody. And they could start on the island where, they killed off all the zombies on the island and they start building it up. And before you know it, it's Walking Dead.
I feel like the way they walked into that, though, that it was with the idea that they're not making it out of that confrontation alive.
They had big names, didn't they? Still at that point?
Yeah, they had Ving Rhames, Sarah Polley, the
That was
younger,
enough, though. They
younger
just needed
security
big
guard
names.
whose name I forget. What the fuck is that girl's name? The redheaded girl. I don't remember her name. Shut up, Mom.
Yeah, that was her name.
Uh,
Nonetheless, great cast, great movie. The whole sniper thing from the roof and the.
oh, it was fucking holding up the
game.
celebrity names and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Although one of the hardest things that tugged at my heartstrings was when he held up the thing and it said "hungry." I was like, now we're real life again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Kind of
Yeah.
I dragged it back from that fun-loving little interlude to
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, all these people are on the brink of dying.
Yep.
You know, a movie that's coming out that I'm super excited about?
So
Robert Eggers' Werewolf.
it would be the first good werewolf movie.
Yes. Well, you know what he's
Take
doing,
that
don't you?
back.
Okay,
Take
what do you
that
got?
back. Silver bullet, sir.
Okay. Well,
Do you hear what he's doing though?
no, I didn't.
So he is trying to do a real, like gothic horror, classic revival,
Okay.
which is where he started with Nosferatu, and now he's moving on to Werewolf. And I'm not sure where he's going to go from there, but his idea is to go through a lot of the classic horror creatures and mythos and redo
Yeah,
them.
the Universal monsters
Yeah.
types,
And
as
he's-
it were.
They were trying.
He
to
did
do
such
that.
a phenomenal fucking job with Nosferatu, and the previews, the trailer for this looks really,
Looks
really,
really good.
really, really good.
Yeah, I've heard
So,
nothing but good
Comes
things
out
about
on
Nosferatu.
Christmas this year.
Oh shit, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, so we're
That's
talking
one of
like
the
big
biggest-
budget movie.
It's one of the biggest
big,
movie
yeah,
days
yeah.
of the year.
Oh yeah, big time.
Because you
So
get all the family together, hit the theater.
go see some fucking werewolves.
Are you saying you want that as a Christmas present?
I'm saying that's probably something that Christmas. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Christmas Day at the movie theater. It's a good time for sure.
I think we saw Nosferatu the day after Christmas when it came out.
I remember I went and saw Jumanji the day after Christmas. Highly underrated movie.
Yeah.
Which
No
one?
kidding. The
The-
first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, I mean, the newer one was
The
okay.
the first
Right.
I like
the
remake.
first one of the two.
The other two remakes of the remake.
The
Right,
remake I
right.
thought was all right. It was pretty decent. And then
Right.
the sequel to the remake was kind of like, okay, this is pretty well-worn territory at this point, guys. So,
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't good.
And you can't recreate the magic that is Robin Williams.
No,
You just
absolutely
can't.
not.
You can't recreate magic either, like Gremlins.
Right.
They could redo that. Now.
I mean, I really do
They're
wish
supposed to
that
be.
they would have made a sequel back in the day when it would have made sense, you know?
Like they could try a money pull with the name Gremlins on it. They can't touch the feel of that original.
I was gonna say, a lot
experience.
of the people involved in the original are not with us anymore. So
Yeah.
it'd be tough.
Plus, it would also be very similar to trying to do a modern version of, like, I don't know, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club. Some of those, like, super
Certain
cult
things
God,
classics.
yeah, that
Classics.
would
You
fall
just
apart
can't,
horribly at this
just
point,
can't
wouldn't
do
it?
that now.
There's certain things you don't touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much of its time.
But then there's some shit that was way ahead of its time, like Just One of the Guys.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because there's boobs in it.
Couldn't be a reporter because it was a male-dominated thing, so she became a male.
Yeah.
Went to a different school and got her kudos and got her flowers.
You remember the movie Soul Man?
I do.
Yeah.
I do, and I don't want to. but I do.
That would be a hit if it came out today, wouldn't it?
No, not at all. Dude does blackface the whole movie. The whole movie.
It
Terrible.
would blow up the fucking theater.
Terrible.
But he was a guy that got away with it because he was known for his innocence. I don't even
C.
remember
Thomas
the
Howell.
name. Yeah, C. Thomas Howell. He was known for his innocence in those roles.
Well, I mean, and the thing about it, I will say in its favor, there was nothing malicious about it. It was treated as like a lighthearted romp.
Yeah.
Also, like, so is Pretty Woman, and God, I hate that fucking movie more than anything in the world.
Yeah, that's very against sex workers. So,
Yeah.
Haters. Sex work still work. Just saying.
That
I
movie
can't
could
think of any other hashtags
die
right
in
now.
multiple fires.
Who?
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman
I
could
hate
die.
that movie.
Although Richard Gere, you know, it makes me think of Richard Gere, and Richard Gere makes me think of First Night. First Night makes me think of Sean Connery. We're back in business, yo. Thinking about The Rock.
Well, we're back to Dwayne Johnson. What the fuck? How?
Alcatraz, get with me.
Alcatraz?
Alcatraz.
We're on the roll.
All right, tag me in. Take the heat.
Oh, come on, it's doing the worst Connery you've ever fucking heard.
Mm.
That was a Connery?
Yeah, attempted. See, I told you it was the worst.
Well done. If you're going for a bad Sean Connery, you pulled that sucker off. Great job.
I would go for Nicolas Cage, but the only Nicolas Cage I can do is from Deadfall, a movie that nobody's seen, but is him just completely out of his fucking mind.
Okay, do it.
Well, I'm leaving it. I'd have to be too loud. I don't want to yell into that.
Well, it's pretty far away from you, though. I'm probably going to have to turn that out.
Just turn your head and yell at Curtis.
Or
I
cough.
feel like doing that anytime anyway. Vive the fucking France, man!
Got it.
If you've seen the movie, you know I fucking nailed that.
That is one celebrity I'd like to party with.
Nicolas Cage would be
Yeah.
amazing.
That would
I don't
be awesome.
drink or do drugs or anything, but if Nicolas Cage showed up,
You
fucking
do
all
whatever
bets are
Nick
off,
Cage
buddy.
wanted you to do. Yep. Because you might end up like robbing a fucking historical item.
Probably be like, if you don't do a gag or a coke right now, I'm gonna shoot Nicolas Cage. I'd be like, no! I just wrote your next movie there, buddy.
Oh no! I should not think that the image of Nicolas Cage threatening to shoot Nicolas Cage.
He's not committing suicide. He's getting ready to shoot Nicolas Cage. There's a difference.
I should not think it's so funny, but it's hilarious. Because I see his eyes. He's got the hair.
He's a very expressive man.
He's got the hair from Raising Arizona. I see his eyes.
And there's a forgotten gem, too. If you haven't seen Raising Arizona, please treat yourself.
Now I can't even see because my eyes are watering.
That's funny.
My eyes are watering. And I'm thinking about Nicolas Cage with a gun to his head. I'm not sure I'm right in the head.
Well, I mean, that's never really been debatable over here.
So
CT.
when you were picturing it, was he also debating with himself to not shoot himself?
No. He was trying to convince you that he was going to.
But then he was also going, no, Nick, don't do it, Nick. I'll fucking shoot him.
I think you saw the ethereal version of Nick Cage coming out.
So Nick
I
Cage,
didn't get there yet.
which reminds me, that fucking Five Nights at Freddy ripoff movie, Willy's Wonderland.
Huh?
You guys not familiar with Willy's Wonderland starring Nicolas Cage?
Nope.
He has no dialogue. I mean, he's in the entire fucking movie.
Huh.
He's in it. He's on screen for probably fucking 90% of that movie. He doesn't have a single line in the movie. But what a fucking waste of Nicolas Cage. How are you going to have to do in your movie and he's not, like, being Nicolas Cage?
Maybe if
He could have been
he
anybody.
spoke any lines, they would have had to have paid him more.
It would have been worth it to me.
But maybe that was the whole meta of it, is that they just wanted to have Nicolas Cage being
The presence.
Nicolas Cage.
He does have a commanding presence. I'll give him that. But
I mean, he gets buried under the force of utter and ultimate talent or something.
he he takes whatever he's doing and he throws himself into it 1,000%.
What's the name of that movie? He's got a movie out. No. Is it him or Pedro Pascal? Both of them. I think they both may be in the movie.
Which movie were you?
Nicolas Cage, something about buried under his great talent. The great talent of Nicolas
The
Cage.
Unbearable Weight of Remarkable Talent?
Yes.
Yeah, it is Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's just literally Nicolas Cage performing as a, like, how do I put it? Like satirizing. Yeah, I didn't say that word right at all.
Version.
Satirizing himself, basically.
As an actor.
Yes. He's Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage.
Gotcha.
As Nicolas Cage.
Another dude.
From Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage becoming Nicolas Cage in God's Favorite Son, the Nicolas Cage story.
Yeah.
Right.
And you should type all of those words because you won't find it any other way.
That is the only way to describe
That's
that.
the only way to describe it. It's the only way we'll.
It's me in a Nicolas Cage mask running around for an hour and a half laughing hysterically.
Threatening to kill Nicolas Cage.
Fully nude.
Just like my birthday party.
We don't need to talk about that again.
Yeah, that happened, folks.
Fuck, is there a Nicolas Cage mask? I gotta,
Well, I'm sure there
I
is.
bet there's a cool rubber one.
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those ones that's like really good that fits around the eyes. And
Billy, if you were
easily fool
Nicolas
people.
Cage for Halloween,
He's going to be Halloween for Nicolas Cage.
there's a lot of horrifying possibilities that I'm seeing here.
See, he's going to. Billy already told me his plan. He's going to go to Nicolas Cage's house on Halloween, and he's going to be every kid.
that's
It looks like
creepy.
he cut his own face off.
Well, that's happened.
Well, that
in the
was a
movie
different
too.
movie.
Oh,
That was his
That was
best Nick
good.
Cage. That was his
it's
best.
as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen.
Cage.
But yeah, I want a full rubber mask with the fucking fake hair and everything. That style of Nicolas Cage mask. So if you got one, send it to me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I will give you $1.
And a shout out on the show.
Don't go giving shit away like that. Man, come on. It's valuable.
Good point. Good point.
I'll shout at you on the show.
Or he'll do it in
If
Spanish.
that works for
El
you.
shoutauto.
No,
No.
you shouldn't do
I
that.
speak German, motherfucker. What was that?
Zeke shout out. I think.
No.
No.
I don't know, dude. The only German I know is like a couple of Rammstein songs.
How advertising dollars.
What?
None of this is working.
No.
I don't speak
Cell phone
English
flat.
either. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
So Zandig, you sell some Zandig songs?
What?
What the fuck are you talking?
The guy who went through a bunch of light.
Oh my god, I forgot we were talking about Zandig earlier.
Word.
We went on a 45-minute
Boy.
fucking tangent. No, anyway, this is the thing that basically put Joey Janela on the map. He took like a fucking mother effing bomb, which is a gorilla press slam into a fucking Michinoku driver off of a fucking roof of a building into a truck bed that was full of barbed wire, light tubes, boards, all kinds of shit. And Joey Janela cut part of his finger off, and Zandig broke his fucking back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, fuck all of that.
Yeah, oh, every bit of that can go fuck
That's
itself.
probably a good idea.
But, I mean, I hate to say it was probably, like, financially very advantageous for Joey Janela because, like I said, that put him on the map. He was getting booked fucking everywhere after that. And that dude just made a shit ton of money.
all he had to do was give up his finger.
Part of his finger.
Kind of like Messiah.
Well, that might have been a little different.
How so?
Just a touch.
Tell us, Billy. How is that different?
Messiah, former XPW and CCW wrestler Messiah, who's pretty fucking actually awesome back in the day.
Yeah.
At least his non-deathmatch stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, his deathmatch
He
stuff
was
was
one of
good
those
too.
guys
That's
that
not
I
my
was like,
style.
he needs to go to ECW. And that's what I thought ECW
He
was.
would have, if he was
Top
around, he
notch
would have probably
pro
popped up
wrestling
in
grade.
ECW.
Yeah.
That was before his time by a couple years though. But anyway, apparently he was in XPW. Well, he was definitely in XPW.
Uh-huh.
There's no apparently about it, but apparently
Owned
while
and
in
operated
XPW,
by Rob Black, who happened to be a porn producer.
yeah,
Corn.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Corn.
America's sweetheart, Rob
Oh.
Black. Apparently, who was married to mattress actress Lizzie Borden.
Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
But
apparently, it just sounds better together, I think.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Anywho, so Messiah and Lizzie Borden were playing genital games, and Rob Black didn't care for that. So apparently, and this is all alleged, though, some of it might have been proven at some point or other. I don't know. But anyway, this is on America's Most Wanted once, by the way, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Wow.
Rob Black sent a couple of giant fucking dudes over to Messiah's apartment. And there's tons of like interviews and shit about those out there if you guys care to know more. But anyway, they sent him in there to cut Messiah's finger off because he's sorry, allow me to retract for a moment.
They were supposed to cut something else off.
They were supposed to cut. That's what. There was two stories I've heard of this. There was that they were going for his rig, and but they settled for his thumb because he was fighting back. Or they're cutting his thumb off because of his love of playing video games. And you cut his thumb off, that kind of ruins video games for him, at least until he figures out how to, alternate on the. So either way, they ended up cutting his thumb off, and it was a whole big thing. He ended up showing up in CZW shortly thereafter, which was the chief rival of XPW. And I don't know that anything ever came of it after that. He just kind of fizzled out, I guess. I haven't heard his name in a long time, but
I thought he was going to be part of the Four Horsemen because last time I saw him, he cut a promo and then he did this.
Which version of the Four Horsemen would he have fit in with, do you think?
Well, if I really want to analyze this thing, probably just after Sid. I think maybe right before the time that Dean Malenko and Chris Benoit fit in. Because they fit in the Four Horsemen. At the time that Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit came in, I thought they fit in.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely did. Like, they could have made more. I think, dude, honestly, I think they could have done more with Paul Roma when he was in. But
yeah,
apparently he had some issues that kind of, how do I put this, caused him to get in his own way a lot. Like his talent was secondary to the pain in the ass that he was to deal with.
I hear a lot of
that I've heard. I don't know. I've never met
prettier kind of guys, and I don't want to knock anybody, but a lot of those guys were a little difficult to deal with because, they'd see themselves in a mirror and didn't think that they could be or should be anything else than the top guy. Guys like Terry Taylor, guys like, Tom Zink is another one. Z-Man, Tom Zink. And I heard an interview where people were talking about him getting in his own way.
Yeah.
Recently.
Well, that would make sense. I mean, dude, he fucking bailed on WWF like right before, what was it, WrestleMania 3.
Was it?
What kind of fucking move was that? Yeah, because they
Hogan Andre.
Wait, was it right after that? Was he at fucking WrestleMania 3?
I don't remember.
He was, because him and Marcel were the Can-Am Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were at WrestleMania 3, and he left like right after that, if I remember correctly.
Well, that probably wasn't a good idea.
No.
That's what
So they had
They were like way on top at that point.
about Messiah. They had tied him up and then cut his thumb off. So apparently that's what they had meant to do.
God. I mean, I've heard like 15 different versions of that story, but there's like those two come up the most often.
I could see either being true, they meant to do the one.
Oh, for sure.
And did the other one anyway. And I could also see, Rob Black's side of things. He wanted to take away whatever tool Messiah was going to use to play with.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was the most diplomatic way you could have possibly put that.
I tried.
But yeah, the craziest part of that story to me that I didn't mention was apparently he thought those guys were like there as like friends of his roommate. So he sees these two giant dudes walk up and like menacingly over him. He's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" I think it's a fucking fish tank shatter over his head.
That needs to make it in a movie.
I'm surprised it hasn't. I mean,
Mickey Rourke can't be the only one that gets his shot in a wrestling movie.
Yeah, that was such a great movie because it made pro wrestling look like the most depressing shit of all fucking time.
I just thought it made pro wrestling look real, legitimate. It was the first movie that really showed what pro wrestling.
I mean, don't get me wrong; it's the closest to getting it right of any fucking pro wrestling movie ever. Not that it's got a bunch of great.
Oh, The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. The first time I saw that movie, it made me cry
Oh,
because it was
brutal.
so realistic.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And that main character is a lot of people wrapped into one. It's Hulk Hogan. It's Jerry Lynn. It's quite a few other people.
Blue Meanie.
Scott Hall.
Sure.
Warlord.
Yeah.
Battle Cat.
Yeah.
Tito Santana.
Have you seen the He-Man yet? Master of the
No, I
Universe?
haven't seen you, man.
Oh, well, I don't want to ruin it for you,
have-
but it is pretty great.
I have way too much shit to do. I need to hire somebody to like take care of some of it for me, honestly.
Or just hire somebody to watch movies, and then you can do your shit.
Well, that's the fun part. I want to do that. I want to hire somebody
I
to
see.
put together the trampoline I bought.
Huh.
You bought a trampoline?
Yeah, on
Let's
Marketplace.
talk. I just broke Sean Benson.
Just for
so
fun?
Maybe I could.
Yeah,
maybe
like
I
a big trampoline, like a cute. Because I want to learn how to do flips again.
Nice.
Because I want my matches to be entertaining now.
Yeah.
Why?
So I figured
You're
that
too old for that.
people have
shit,
sat through years of me being shitty. So like
Might as well
maybe
give
I'll
him-
try and
give him a little dessert,
step it up a bit before I completely collapse into dust.
a little cherry on top.
Oh shit! I gotta go.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
Cherry on top?
9:32.
Oh shit! All right. Well, then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna let Billy escape with his cool ass mask. Again, like, subscribe, check us out all the places that you get your podcast on YouTube. Check us out there, and hopefully you'll be back. Hopefully you'll bring more people with you and let everybody know that we're doing this damn thing.
Fucking better.
So, Untitled, Uncensored. I am Curtis Wild.
I'm Goose Willis.
There it is.
That was the one.
And I'm Chrissy Wildfire.
And we appreciate you guys watching.
Goose Willis.
This is the Untitled, Uncensored podcast.
Let me ask you something. What happens when someone visits your website at midnight or calls your business and nobody answers? Most businesses lose that lead. They move on. Wild Vision 24/7 changes that. We install a 2-part AI system into your business that never clocks out. First, a conversational chat agent lives on your website, qualifying leads, answering questions, and capturing contact info in real time, 24 hours a day. Second, an after-hours voice AI receptionist answers your phone when you can't, engages the caller, handles FAQs, and books appointments while you sleep. No extra staff, no missed opportunities, just a system that works while you don't. Wild Vision 24/7, always on, always closing. Let's talk about getting this into your business this week.